Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are well. In today's video I'm going to be going over the Key to the Past, which is a main mission, main quest line, the story in Fallout 76, where you have to go and get key fragments from different mobs, different enemies in the game. This one is a Wendigo, it's at Wendigo Cave. Now you are going to come up against Murlocs and you're also going to come up against ghouls in this cave, but that's all you have to worry about, and of course the Wendigo. The cave is just right of the map, just under Fort Atlas, if you know where Fort Atlas is, literally mid-right, you're not going to miss it, just above the ski resort. The main story that I'm talking about is the Key to the Past quest right here. You need a key fragment, which is the GOURMANDS. Now this one is in the cave is quite large, it's like a maze itself, so I just want to help you all out a little bit. I recommend chems like Psycho or Medics. I suggest using a weapon that does bonus damage to ghouls or to Murlocs, because that's all you're going to be facing in here. The Wendigo, maybe bring some explosives of some sort, so we're just going to run straight in here now, straight through the entrance. Like I say, this place is huge and it can be quite dark, so maybe turn your brightness up a little bit. There are a lot of little passageways, tiny little alleyways that go off into different directions, to dead ends, you know, to loops. It's like a labyrinth in here, you know, it's like an absolute maze. But again, you should be okay, just follow it around. If you've got a sneak build, you're going to be absolutely fine. You're going to be able to just absolutely destroy this quest, not a problem. But again, it can be buggy at the end, and that's what I want to show you, that's why I'm showing you this video. So there are bone chimes if you want to collect bones or anything like that. Throughout here there's also a lot of dead corpse around that you can gather stim packs off, or ammo or gunpowder or whatever. So you want to just bypass this pillar in the center here. As you can see, there's a lot of different passageways just leading off into, you know, God knows where. Be aware again though, there are ghouls in here and there are Murlocs, but I just strongly recommend chems, especially for the last fight. Maybe a buff out or something, give you a bit of resistance, maybe some extra damage depending on what build you're using. Power armor, you should be okay. I mean, even melee, you know, as long as you hit a few of their limbs, maybe their legs or something, just to slow them down a little bit, you should be okay. So as you can see here, you got Murloc hunters, Murloc razor claws, all this sort of stuff. They're just going to rush at you as soon as they see you. Play it out however you want to play it out, slow, fast. There is a lot of vegetation in here, a lot of fungus, and you know, a lot of flowers and stuff that you can pick up. So it's nice for a little bit of exploration, but as you can see, it's very confusing, very large. So I've gone past that pillar, I followed the corridor down, I've literally just took a right here. The kings are very annoying. Again, I was just aiming for their legs mainly because it will just slow them down, and when they get slowed, obviously you can just take pics at them all day long. Now before killing them, you can equip your Butcher's Bounty, or Bounty Butchers, whatever it is, your perk in your perception. If you equip this, there's a chance of you finding more meat on their corpse, on their bodies, so you can pick up more meat and you can either cook it and sell it, and it catches a pretty good price, Murloc meat, or you can use it in your recipes. But once they're down, you want to head around this pillar here, and you're looking at that little waterfall. You're going to see a lot of bodies everywhere. The best way I can describe this is by just keeping to the open, narrow areas and caves, the large arch, because once you follow these you're going to get through it. Here is a chance for a power armor to spawn right next to this lantern, best identified by the lantern. It spawns in Raider armor. The first time I tried it was Raider armor, but it's a chance to get a fusion core, so it's going to help you out in the long run. You just want to follow this around, and what you're looking for is an open area with a little waterfall and a break of light in the sky and the roof of the cave, which is just through this little archway here. And all it's going to be is a massive bloody mess all around. Clearly, you know, clear sights of a Wendigo, but you're looking for a little note on a sleeping bag right here to your right. You want to go ahead and pick that up. Once you pick up this note, it will spawn in the Wendigo. The Wendigo will drop down or come up from the ground. This is my first attempt, and this is what happened because it bugged and the Wendigo didn't actually spawn until I threw my frag grenades at the base of the pillar to your left. All you want to do is just use frag grenades or plasma grenades, and all you're going to do is throw them in a little circle just to try and reach that ground and underground area, the radius of the grenade, and this should hopefully spawn in. If not, leave the server and come back and just try again and keep trying until you get it. If worst case scenario, try using Molotovs or a missile launcher. I know it sounds extreme, but it is very buggy and it might work and it might not. Once you killed the Wendigo, you will get on it its key fragment, and you also get a bunch of screws and crafting materials as you do on the normal Wendigos. Can be quite a fight. Again, use your chems if you got them, use your criticals if you got them, and use your VATs if that's your build that you're rocking. So once you do that, it gets a little bit lag here, I apologise, but once you've done that, look at the Wendigo and there's your GOURMANDS key fragment, and that is that cave done. So thank you so much for watching. If this helps you out, consider subscribing or dropping a like on the video to let me know, and I'll catch you in the next.